Hello and welcome back to some more Tears of the Kingdom. So last time we went to Kakariko Village, that was a situation. New chief, ring ruins. We read translated messages. I think we got all four of them, but I'm not 100% sure about that. Anyway, for now, we can't visit the last one because Zelda supposedly forbade it. But but we're not 100% sure what's really going on. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm just gonna go to Hateno Village and at least unlock it as a travel location because Robbie is going to be there at some point. Shoot. I almost just fell out of the sky. That would have been awkward. Huh. That was a lot of bokoblins and whatever the giant new bokoblin troll looking thing is. Yeah? Shoot. So tired though, I can't move. So I think in the shop we saw Araconda eyes and wings. I'm pretty sure that's what that is supposed to be. One second, my Korok friend. Need to take care of some bokoblins. Well, that'd be really great if my soldier bow hadn't broken. Wait, why? I that should have been equipped. Ooh, Hylian rice. It's one of the ingredients we need. Oh, hey. Have fun burning. Okay. Anyway. Okay, I need to get you over yonder. I'm kind of surprised I wasn't confronted there. Anyway. Hmm. Korok. Well, let's see if we can get it. Wait, what? That was the wrong... What was this, then? Or maybe that was also... Oh, that's what that's about. Why am I stuck? I'm stuck. Oh, I thought you were dead. Shock fruit. Increase attack power during thunderstorms. Sturdy thick stick. Come on. 20 rupees? Yep. Rice balls and either tickets or some random thing. Muddle bud.
Ah.
Cool. What is with the mushrooms? He's talking to me. So, is there anything special bringing you to Hateno Village at this hour? All we have are veggies, Cece's fashion, and just those two things, really. So, you know, not much point attacking our homes or anything. Oh, he's actually pretty handsome now that I get a good look. Hey, I have a good idea. You should take this and not ask any questions. Bird egg. You swept me off my feet so fast that I gave you one of my prized eggs. No more, though. Just forget what happened here today. How could I ever forget? Your heart is like a cuckoo's egg, easily given but easy to break. Please, find it in your heart to forget what happened today. Your heart is like a cuckoo's egg. The taste is heavenly, but it's all eaten up before you know it. This isn't working. I was wondering whether it was possible to romanticize eggs. In the end, eggs are something you cook and eat for breakfast, and that's it. I should head back to work. The stores and barn are always open. Take it easy, stranger.
Oh.
Be right there. Hang on just a sec.
Oh.
Oh, I was sure you were Mayor Reed coming to talk for a bit. Did all this fashion business bring you to town too? Before, folks came to Hateno Village for the veggies, but now they show up for that gaudy get-up Cece makes. So what are you after? Ah, that's what I thought. Hateno is its veggies after all. I focus on growing pumpkins myself, but there's other fields and a couple of farms up the hill too. And I suppose nowadays we got those weird sculptures to gawk at too. Point is, there's plenty to check out around our village if you take the time to look. Anyway, what you see here is me trying to come up with a new kind of veggie, but I haven't had much luck so far. Still, if I quit so soon, it'd be a poor excuse for a farmer. Or I'd be a poor excuse for a farmer, wouldn't I now? I suppose so. Weird statues indeed. Home sweet home. Please tell me that they didn't, like, steal it from me. Wow, that was a pause. Read Zelda's journal. After the calamity, I asked myself how to rebuild, and set out across Hyrule in search of an answer. I saw collapsed buildings, lost cities, and the damage was far worse than I had imagined. But as I watched the people and heard their stories, I was convinced all was not lost. The people's spirits were not broken. They and their strong wills are Hyrule's greatest treasure. They are the ones who will rebuild, and my contribution to their efforts will be to protect them while they do so. As part of Hyrule's reconstruction, we've built a school in Hateno village. It's the largest Hylian village with its sprawling, bountiful land. There are so many children living here that it seemed the ideal place to found a school. I've recruited Simon from the research institute to teach here, or there. He was Piro's assistant for years, which makes him well equipped to deal with the needs of quirky children. I'll be overseeing the school for a while myself to keep an eye on the students. I commissioned Bolson, who taught his trade to Hudson of Hudson Construction, to construct the school for us. He seemed deeply moved by the request. This will be his final job in Hateno village before he sets off on a journey. I had him add a secret room to my house, one that won't appear on the plans. It's dim, but humidity and temperature controlled, so it's very comfortable. It's proven very useful when I'm working alone and need to concentrate. Work on the school has been moving along smoothly, but a major problem recently reared its head. We don't have enough teachers. Simon is interviewing people, but he hasn't found a good fit yet. I'd like to hire someone intelligent, educated, and capable of earning the children's trust. Nurturing our children is an extension of our duty to this land. We shape our future by the way we shape their path. I hope to see sterling members of our community come to this village and take up the mantle as their teacher. Okay, so why is Zelda's diary in our house? I mean, I guess she has to live somewhere, but maybe Link was just like, hey, you can chill at my place. I mean, he is her appointed knight, so... Ask my dad, he'll probably be in the field behind Cece's house. I'm gonna be at the first school today. Sophie. As I've said multiple times now, I can't admit 3 customers at present. What do you mean? We took the trouble to come here, now you're saying we can't get in? But I wanted to see Cece's new stuff. It's not every day a mega famous fashion designer debuts new material. Yeah, everything I heard said this was some of Cece's best work. I'm so sorry, but we only have 1 entry ticket remaining. 1 ticket? So you're saying 1 person could go in? Hey, come on now. We can't let one of us get a head start. Sure, I know that. It was just a joke. Oh well, maybe if we come back later, they'll have room for all of us. Yeah, it's not like this is the only clothing place in the village. What do you say we kill some time at the dye shop? Oh, or we could check out the pasture. Speaking of which, I've heard that a little ways up the road from the pasture is a laboratory specializing in ancient stuff. Since we got all dolled up, we may as well hit the town and see it all. Thank goodness they gave up. Oh my, I'm sorry to keep you waiting. Are you also a tourist who's come to see my sisters? I mean, the new line of CC's products? As long as it's just you, you're free to go into the shop. CC herself is in there right now, in fact. Nothing you'll see is for sale. It's only an exhibition right now. Sorry to disappoint. Ah, another practically perfect masterpiece. It's an exemplar of the form from every angle. This is the sort of thing on which I have built my name and reputation as the world-renowned CC. Oh, pardon me. Are you an admirer here to meet the incomparable CC? I must say, you don't seem to show any sort of interest in fashion. Welcome to Ventus Clothing, the only boutique in the world which carries the CC brand. And if you weren't aware, you stand before the very woman who changed this frosty old village into the birthplace of Novu fashion. As proof, I present to you this. The CC hat, the newest and most magnificent work by yours truly, CC. Do you see that luxurious curve? Do you note my Do you see that luxurious curve? Do you note my avant-garde color choices? Wouldn't you call it the pinnacle of perfection? This piece is so special that I dare not assign a price to it. It's not for sale. I shall only part with it when I find someone truly worthy of owning it. Only the most impressive fashionista in Hyrule's trendiest village is worthy of such a crown. Reed, what's all this about Hyrule's trendiest village? I don't remember approving any new slogans for Hateno. Ah, look who's here. What can I do for you, oh esteemed Mayor Reed? I'm really sorry. I tried to stop him from coming in like you asked, but he wouldn't take no for an answer. CC, you've got to quit littering the village with your weird art pieces. Maybe you don't realize, but plants need their sleep too. Those eyesores are so bright at night, they're keeping the veggies awake. It's a real problem for the crops. Hateno's foundation is its produce. What are we gonna do if that fails? Now, dear. There's no need to get so worked up. I think some of the people here actually like her art, you know? Wouldn't it be better to hear her out? Don't fall for her line of twaddle. She's got everyone in Hateno wrapped around her finger already. My duty is to look after the village, and that's what I mean to do. Looking after the village, you say? Who do you suppose you have to thank for Hateno's rejuvenation? It didn't need rejuvenating. Hateno Village is a peaceful place where folks live quiet lives, and that's the way they like it. Do they? Then let us leave the matter to the people to decide. My avant-garde approach versus this mayor's quaint, bygone ways. The citizens will decide which outlook will drive the future of the village. By holding a mayoral election. You're calling for a mayoral election? Sure, suits me. I'll win that pretty easy. Sophie, I delegate management of the mayoral election to you. What? Come on, Clavia. I don't feel like sticking around here any longer. It's time we headed back home. There's no time to waste. Oh, you again. I've got a long to-do list in preparation for the mayoral election, and the sooner I get started, the better. The answer should go without saying, but you are, of course, CC voter. But of course. That settles that, I trust. It's plain for all to see that I'm a shoo-in for the next mayor. Or so one would think, yet there are stragglers in this village still supporting Reed. They need a mental makeover. And so, I have a fabulous plan to give out mushrooms to Reed supporters. Mushrooms are synonymous with the CC brand. Fungal fashion is the CC way. The mushrooms I give them will paint them inside and out with fresh, vibrant CC brand colors. Although, Sophie and I must mind the shop. Where will I find someone we can trust to carry out this vital task? I'll do it for you. There's the magic words I was waiting for. You're a lifesaver. Now then, you'll be needing these. Alien Shroom times 8. These mushrooms are for the village's Reed supporters. It's easy to recognize them by how unstylish they are. My supporters are all expert fashionistas, dressed to the nines in CC. This should go without saying, but don't give one to anyone in Reed's family. There's also no need to give them to children, travelers, or any temporary residents like the Chico researchers. That leaves us with, unless I miss my guess, a total of 8 Reed supporters. Your mission is simple. Give a single Hylian shroom to each of those 8 misguided voters. Well, off you go. Side adventure. Fashionable personnel only. Oh yeah, I need milk.
Yeah.
Oh, ever since CC set up shop on the plates across the way, Hateno has made a name for itself with fresh fashion. Before that, though, this was a farming community from way back. We're a self-sufficient little burg. We eat what we harvest and sell the rest. I tell you what, you haven't lived until you've tried a bottle of fresh milk straight from Hateno pasture. Head on up to the pasture when you get a minute. You'll be glad you did. That wraps up the sales pitch, I figure. Sorry for the song and dance, but I got a business to run. Anywho, you were saying something I can do for you? Hateno Village's local specialties.
Oh.
That's just one.
Oh. Oh.
Something about, yeah, okay. Goat butter.
Ha.
I think that's everything we need to make that porridge in Kakariko Village. What strange decorations they've been putting up. Sorry about that. Are you a visitor here? A tourist? You're in Hateno, a village known for living off the land. For as long as anyone can remember, we've tilled the soil and let nature be our guide in life. Now, though, everything's getting so glitzy as some folks try to drum up more tourism business. Mind you, we were all happy to see Cece return to the village after she'd been away for so long. Some folks, like my daughter Prima, started wearing that flashy CC brand stuff right away in celebration. But it's a tad over the top for me and my son-in-law Wharton. We prefer a simple life, the way we've always lived it. So she got married. But I don't mean to talk your ear off. by all means, go on and have yourself a peaceful stay here. Is there something you need from me, Mr. Traveler? Have a Hylian shroom. You say this is from Cece? Thank you kindly. Us old folk don't know much about what's in now, you know. I'm happy to vote for whoever for mayor if they'll fix up the village real nice. Hey, do you know you're getting wet? You need to get under a roof somewhere. We did have more cuckoos here once, but we couldn't make time to take care of them. Most of the ones we have left are kept at the barn at the top of the hill. Oh, but if you'd like to take any of the eggs here with you, I don't mind at all. The cuckoos produce so many eggs that there's plenty for everyone. Did you still need something? Have a Hylian shroom. You brought this from Cece? Wow, thank you. There's a lot of ways you can prepare mushrooms. They're tasty on their own too. I just like them, okay? But that's when they're food. When you make them fashion, you lose me. It wasn't so long ago that doing stuff like that was completely unheard of here. The farm families don't know what to make of it either. Can you blame them? Aye. You still checking people out? Whether it's raining spears or just regular rain, I never slack off guard in the place. Not that ever a rain spear is granted. What's the matter? You can tell me, weirdly handsome dude. You look like you've been places. Sure, things are peaceful in the old village, but it's a jungle out there in the world. That's why I stick around here, checking out the scene, making sure no strangers put the moves on Miss Ivy. It's Miss Ivy now, huh? Wait, I mean, that's why I make sure no strangers come in from outside to disturb the peace. Ivy? You forgot the Miss. Always add the Miss. Miss Ivy is the poster girl for the Eastwind General Store. There's no problem if you want to talk to Miss Ivy. Just keep them naive. I just moved here and want somebody to show me around to act to a minimum. Not that anyone could be as young, guyish, or fashionesque as me. By the way, quick question for you, big guy. What kind of present do you think would make Miss Ivy at Eastwind happy? I'm not asking for me, you understand. A friend of a friend wanted advice, and I'm having a tough time with the answer. Obviously, I can't just go ask her directly. Let me know if you think of something. Wow. Is the rain getting you down? Well, come in and get dry while browsing our wares. Welcome to Hateno Village. Here for some sightseeing? The Eastwind General Store is open for business. If you're here for Hateno Village's famous fresh produce, you're in the right place. Or, if you like the super cute Cece hat, you can hit the store across the way. Ventus Clothing. They're featuring a new line of hats right now. Thanks to Cece, this village is the place to be. She's drawing in so many tourists that our sales are going up too. Cece's putting our village on the map. What do you like? I'm not sure. What kind of question is that? He's still looking at me, so I should say something? Maybe frogs? Sure, why not? I like frogs. If I had 100 hot-footed frogs, I would be incredibly happy. Oops, I couldn't think of anything, so I just told him what my dad likes instead. Well, I don't know.
Oh.
I'm not trying to be rude, buddy, but what were you doing with Miss Ivy from the general store? Sure, I noticed. I've been checking her out for a long... a friend of our friend tipped me off. I talked to her.
Huh?
You went and asked what Miss Ivy likes? Right to her face? What's the idea? Oh, gotta play it smooth. Can't let him guess I'm the one dying to know. Alright then. What is it? What does Miss Ivy want? I can't leave my friend's friend hanging. She wants hot-footed frogs? And 100 of them at that? Yeah, that checks out. Miss Ivy's love for animals is just one of the many charming things about her. Or so my friend's friend is always saying. That was a close one. I better play it smooth. Still, collecting 100 hot-footed frogs seems like a big job even for someone you love.
Ah.
But not if I had help. You traveler types go into wells and caves all the time, right? That's just the kind of place where you find frogs. You don't even have to go far. Didn't I just hear about a bunch of frogs in a well somewhere in this village? Maybe I should check it out later. What? I didn't say anything. Huh. Look, let's focus on how helpful it would be if you gathered 10 of those frogs. There'd be a reward in it for you. Won't you do it for my friend's sake? Well, huh? Can't he understand? Sigh, this is ridiculous.
Oh.
Wharton. Right. Hey there, brother. Oh, if you don't know me, I'm a worker at the inn. Whoever's at the counter right now can help you out if you need something. It's probably my wife, Prima, you'll be dealing with. Every time I show my face around there, she demands to know I'm not wearing CC brand clothes. So I'm keeping my distance until the fad dies down. I never knew my dear Prima was the type to get so worked up about fashion.
Oh.
You need something else? Something not related to the inn? Have a Hylian room.
Ah.
Oh, for me? Thanks. My wife loves CC stuff, so I'll save it as a treat for her. I'm not too into the designs myself, but she's pretty pleased with them. She does look incredibly cute when she wears them too. Yeah, that CC's alright in my book. I'm not the only one. Koyan from the farm on the hill said the same thing. Yeah, she was the last person that Manny was head over heels for, if I recall correctly. Oh, right. Don't give them to Reed or his family. Wow. They run away fast. Okay, I gave one to you already. Okay, if we head up, kind of... If we... Ooh. That's half of them. 6. Oh. I have so many of those now. Okay, I have 12 hot-footed frogs now. Actually. Okay. Where's Manny? Still out watching Ivy?
Oh.
Hello there, always happy to see a traveler in Hateno Village. Are you one of those who came to see the new CC fashion line?
Ah.
Not to brag, but the mind behind it is my own daughter, CC. If you're looking for her, you'll probably find her at that clothing shop, boutique. Not sure what the difference is, personally, but CC always gets upset when I call it a clothing shop.
Huh?
Hey, buddy. Do I hear the faint croaks of little frogs? Specifically 10 hot-footed frogs in that pouch of yours? Here's some frogs. You already caught all the hot-footed frogs? That's some quick work. And here I am not having caught even one. Okay, so if you got the frogs, let's see them. 1, 2, 3. Aha, 10 frogs, all accounted for. Allow me to take those off your hands. And as promised, here's your reward. 10 mushrooms. Nice. Guess it's up to me to collect the rest. How I've been dreaming of a date with my beloved Miss Ivy. That's why I, Manny, will check every well in sight. Uh-oh, no coming back from that one. Yeah, that's the dye shop. Wonder if Aster's asleep. Huh? Do you need something from me? Have a Hylian shroom.
Oh.
What's this? Something from CC? Yeah, pretty obvious from the look of it. You know, people keep talking up the CC brand stuff, but it never really clicked with me. I know the lady works hard, but most of us farmers around here aren't too precious about our clothes.
Ah.
But sure, thanks for the mushroom. That's mighty nice of you. Aster, you say? Maybe I should follow him. Wow. Why is it that NPCs walk like 2 miles an hour at all times? Wow, can you just climb up the tree, Link? Thank you. Five years later. Okay. you're kind of just going this way. I think it'll be faster for me to just go to these different houses. Okay, so that's his daughter. We're not supposed to give them to children either. Or travelers. Oh, there's a shrine. Oops. And also more houses on the hill. Scoop it out. The Zanmake Shrine. No. Oh. Oops. Okay. Okay. Is there anything down here, actually? Might not be. I don't see any signs of any chests down here. Well, I'm not gonna spend an age looking for it, but... Clavia. Oh, you're the customer I saw at Ventus Clothing, aren't you? You know, from when they were talking about whether to go through with the mayoral election or not. It's become something of a hassle. They're both so stubborn. I wish they'd clear the air between them and end the silly quarrel once and for all. But that's a moot point now. I have something else on my mind. I have to take care of this before the mayoral election starts. What's on your mind? Oh, you don't mind lending me an ear? I won't mince words. It's about my husband, Reed. That man of mine, he shuts himself in our shed every night. I don't have the faintest idea what he's up to. When I ask, he just says it's a secret, and I can't get another peep out of him. I hate the idea of snooping on him. Plus, I think he'd catch me at it right away. But I get so worried when I think about whether whatever he's doing will affect his chances in the election. I was fit to burst if I couldn't find someone to talk to about this. Good thing you came along. I'd like you to enter our shed at midday when my husband isn't around and see if you can figure out what he's doing. I'll pay you for your troubles, of course. The only problem I can see is that he keeps the place locked up tight. You'd never fit through a window. Maybe you could dig a hole or something? Well, you'll figure it out. Midday. No entry without permission. Keep doing that. There we go. Jeez. goodness sakes. I just need up. F. Yes, it is seriously raining. I get you.
Ah. Oh.
12. Even here, there's that election watch. Or election business. Yeah.
Oh.
Yep. Yep.
Hmm. Ah.
Okay. Can't hardly call this a field yet. It'll need a lot more work before it's through. Well now, what's a wanderer doing in our neck of the woods? Going where you please is a perk of being a traveler, eh? Chalk it up to fate and let me tell you about this place. This is the Hateno school field. Right now it's more like an empty lot, but it used to be a good little field. I aim to get it back in shape so I can support crops again. It's hard work fixing the plot after it's gone to seed. It'll be a spell before anyone can plant anything here. Do you have something to say? Have a Hylian shroom. A gift from Cece? Thanks for that. The world of fashion moves too fast for us old folks. But I'm in favor of any mayor who can make sure this village stays a place where the younger folk are happy to live. Yeah, it's like continuously raining. So this is the place that I need to go. No, I keep tapping instead of holding. Okay, I somehow lost the mark again. Link, what are you doing? Wow, that was weird. I don't know what he was doing there. let's figure out again where I need to be going. Wrong button again. Okay. Green. Don't disappear, green. Stay there on the map. Please. You wanna stop? Jeez Louise. No. Why did I press that button? Okay. Where am I at? Is this it? Oh yeah, we are in it. Okay. Notes towards a new variety of pumpkin. I firmly believe that Hateno Village's charm is in the delicious vegetables and milk from our farms. But there's no denying that these things just aren't resonating with the youth nowadays, and I've got no business being mayor if I can't fix that. So I got together with Knack, the best farmer in these parts, and we came up with a new type of pumpkin. The color, shape, and appearance are based on the CC brand aesthetic, which is popular with the young folk. We've hit a snag, though. It might be a bit before we can achieve our goal of shipping the pumpkins out. Okay. How goes it? Made any progress on that thing we talked about? You see, he's developing a new type of pumpkin? So that's why he's been consulting with Knack so often. He could have just asked CC about it directly, but I know he's too hardworking and stubborn for that. It's a relief to find out the truth. A lot of things make sense now. Like the way he went to Ventus Clothing and so obvious in hindsight. I'm sorry. That's between me and my husband. Thank you for looking into this for me. I promised you a reward and I keep my promises. What a pair the two of them make if they would just get along. She saddled me with so much work when she put me in charge of the mayoral election. Oh, hello. Don't I remember you from before? I'm sorry for all the commotion you got mixed up in, but since we are both involved now, could you give me a little advice? Sure. I should have expected that. The thing I need your advice on is my sister. It's about Cece. Lately, she's been sneaking off alone in the middle of the night. I don't think it's anything sinister. But the election is soon, and I don't want any last-minute surprises to hurt her chances. So I'd like you to tail my sister, find out where she's going and what she's up to, and get back to me. I've tried following her myself, but she spotted me right away. I really got an earful about it too. If you succeed in finding out what she's doing, I can reward you, of course. You're the only one I can ask for help. I don't want any of the villagers finding out until I know what's going on. Help me out, please. Okay. CC's secrets. Okay. So that's where she'll be coming from. I need to pass time somewhere. Oh, wow. Thanks for that. Alright. What do you want to bet? It's a very similar thing to Reed, where they would get along if they actually just communicated. Okay, so she's supposed to leave at some point. Wow, okay. Oh, there she goes. Careful, careful. Okay, let's not. Perfect. I do believe nobody saw me. I'm free to enjoy another of my late night meals in secret. Ah, how I enjoy my nightly vegetables. Called it. The shrine. The shine, the luster, the fragrance. Yes, indeed. Now this is luxury dining. And so, without further ado, let us tuck in. Ah, so scrumptious. The crisp, smooth taste is a sign they were grown on a diet of pure water. Thanks to the farmer's deft touch and the quality of the soil, I can even eat the skin without misgivings. Honestly, vegetables from anywhere but Hateno village simply don't count. They're nowhere near as filling. Though I've built a reputation on flash and glamour here in private, I must admit that the simple unadorned things are best. There's simply no denying it, alas. But now that I'm full for tonight, it's best that I return home. If I don't return quickly, Sophie may start to suspect something. Yes. How scandalous. Enjoying vegetables. Sorry about this. I know it's a tall order asking you to tail my sister, but I'm just so nervous about her. Really? The silo across the way? What? I thought she'd been hiding something big. Is that really all there was to it? I know my sister says a lot about charisma and style, and has to do everything in the most ostentatious way possible. But between you and me, her tastes are pretty plain. She loves the slow life here in Hateno village. She probably told you she came back here because of development or whatever. But the truth is, she just wanted to eat the vegetables grown right here in her hometown again. At least I'm pretty sure that's the case. Either way, I'm so glad she wasn't up to anything scandalous. I want you to have this in exchange for helping me out. Iron Shroom. My sister really is a handful sometimes. Both she and Reed want the same things, you know. I can't understand why the two of them don't just work together instead of going to such bizarre lengths. Indeed, indeed. Ah, school. Hey, Simon. I was trying to figure out who that was, but yeah, that's Simon. He just doesn't have his glasses on. I think that's what it is. See, now he does. Yes, what is it? Oh, it's you, Link. Haven't seen you in... Link, you're back? Ah, my apologies for the outburst. Clearly you're back in town then. But what of Princess Zelda? Ah, Princess Zelda is still missing, which is the reason you came here alone. That makes more sense. Right. Princess Zelda built the school, you see. She cared so much about the children, I'm sure this would be one of her first stops if she had returned. Right now we're covering history, which was very important to Princess Zelda. We're focusing on Hyrule's history alongside the Calamity. You know, Link, you're welcome to sit in on a lesson if you'd like. My, aren't we early? You're certainly welcome to sit in on my class. The subject of today's lesson... Okay. So, since you're not technically a villager, I can... Smell that damp soil.
Yeah.
Hey there. A fellow rain fan, are you? I love it outdoors in the rain. It makes the land smell so rich and alive. It's so rare to see travelers out here. Unless... uh-oh.
Huh?
You haven't come to steal away my darling wife, have you? Ha, I'm just kidding you. No doubt you're here for the farm or the research lab.
Oh.
Oh, were you not on your way to Hateno pasture up ahead? I know most folks here are obsessed with CC brand fashion right now, but the best thing about this village is, and always will be, the bounty of its farmlands. Have a bottle of our freshly squeezed milk and you'll know what I mean. If you weren't headed to the farm, maybe you're looking for the research lab?
Oh.
So you weren't on the way up, just as well I suppose. Lab's empty. Per and Robbie, the researchers who used it, have gone off to Lookout Landing near Hyrule Castle. Sorry, but nothing comes between the two of us, not even you. I met my wife in Laurelin Village to the south of here. She's the most beautiful woman in Hateno Village, maybe even all of Hyrule. The two of us have always guarded the windmills and shifts, except something bad is happening in her hometown, and she's been pretty broken up about it. She is at home now, resting.
Oh.
I picked this spot because you can see both the windmills and my house clearly from here. If anything happens, I can come running at once. So are we done here? I don't want to take my eyes off the windmills or the house for too long.
Oh.
Dumps. Well, you're a new face around here. If I'm any judge, welcome to Hateno pasture. Nothing like morning air on a farm, eh? You got something for me? Have a Hylian shroom.
Oh.
Is this from Cece? Isn't that sweet? These are tasty if you fry them up as a snack.
Oh.
Don't get me wrong, I appreciate the gift. But me and my daughter Koyan and old men talk don't care much about clothes. What use is fashion in the field, right? Still, I'm glad that's all you came for. If you told me you were here to pick up some fresh milk, I'd have been in a tight spot, make no mistake. Fresh milk? Don't tell me you haven't heard of my farm's fresh milk. It's the best in Hateno. The secret's in the special feed I make for my cows. It gives their milk an extra little something you don't get anywhere else. Except, I've been having trouble getting my hands on acorns to mix up any more of it. There used to be tons of acorns all over the ground in the forest out back. No idea where they all went. Probably the squirrels started taking over and grabbing them all for themselves. Sometimes they drop the acorns they carry in their cheeks if you startle them. But they're quick little critters. I need at least 3 acorns to make my special feed, so it's a real problem for me. My daughter Koyan is always staring into the pond, so I doubt she'd be any help gathering acorns. Here's some acorns. No fooling. Well, I'm not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth, not with me at my wit's end and all. I don't know if this rightly makes up for it, but I have a bottle on me. Guess I didn't need to buy it. I was keeping it squirreled away, but but no reason to be a miser about it now. I better go mix up a batch of feed right away now that I got some more acorns. If you ever want more fresh milk, I'll swap you some for 3 acorns. Call it a special trade just for you. Alright, so I remember talking to her in Breath of the Wild. She was the one that sent us on the, on one of the, like the sheep rustling quests or whatever that had to do with Lurelin Village. Or it was nearby to Lurelin Village.
Hey.
Hey, what do you want with an old man like me? I have a Hylian shroom. You say this is from Cece? Well, that's generous of her. Thanks. What's this? That's a fine-looking mushroom you brought me. Seems like lately Cece's mushrooms are popping up everywhere around here. Makes my eyes water a bit to see those flashy colors wherever I turn. My family and all my friends my age tend to take life slower than she does. Still and all, it'd be rude to turn down a generous gift. Thank you. Where? Oh, goodness. Okay, give me a second. No, 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 no. Don't run down the hill. Okay, I'll be right back for you. Need to get inside? Find me a lookout landing near Hyrule Castle, Robbie. Oh, for the love. It goes on the top floor. Was her journal before? I grew frustrated with being treated like a child, so I resumed my age booster experimentations in earnest. The anti-aging device reversed more than 100 years in an instant, so I reflected on that result and moderated the output. When I cautiously exposed myself to its rays, I returned to my 20-year-old form, just as I had hoped. Success! I'm so happy that I can once again reach high places without using a jetpack. My 20-year-old body doesn't suffer from sleepless nights researching, and what's more, my skin is perfect. No complaints. 3 volumes of my diary are hidden away now. I'll place the last one at the northeastern edge of Akala. The lab there is perfect for hiding things. It's such a remote location, I'm sure no one will ever come across it. Right. Never. Ah. Yeah, you're the one that sent me on that quest in Breath of the Wild, I think. How do I fix this? Do I dive into the pond? There's no way, that's too deep to swim. Huh? What's with that blank stare? Oh, you must be a customer. What's that you got there? I have a Hylian shroom. From Cece, huh? But I can see you mean well enough with the gift, so I'm happy to accept. Thanks. Sorry, but if you're here on farm business, you'll have to talk to my dad at the farm. I need to get my hands on that message bottle floating in the pond, quick. I finally found the letter my great-grandpa left, but can't reach it. My arms are too short, pond's too deep to swim, and anyways, I don't know how. But that letter has the advice I need to get this farm back on its feet. If I don't get my hands on it, we're sunk. A letter to Koyan. Wow, that was... Anyway, yeah, it's around here somewhere. Also, we need to go back up and grab that Korok. Okay, we have the quest. Let's go and grab the Korok while I remember it's there. This is great. I made it, thanks to you. Thanks for bringing my friend. Here's something for you. Cool. Okay. Yeah, so may as well finish that off. Reed has a quest that we can also do. Oh, have you handed them out already? Oh, we've delivered all my little gifts. I see, well done. That ought to help a few of those Reed voters see the light. Here you are, a sign of my gratitude. Definitely worth it. It's a rare mushroom worth more than most can afford. As you're on Team CC, I expect you to eat it and fire yourself up for the mayoral election coming up. Let's see. It's, okay. So, oh, yeah, adventure log. Yeah, Reed also had a quest, so I'm just gonna grab that from him and check one other thing out, and then we're done for this episode. It's very long. Oh, you're the traveler I saw at Ventus Clothing, right? Did you come to check up on me because you were worried? Yeah, I lost my head a little back there. I'm not too proud of the way I behaved. But don't you worry about me. I have a couple of tricks up my sleeve against CC. I might not be able to pull one of them off in time for the mayoral election, so I'm focusing on the second plan, to bring back a taste no one's tried here in years. What kind of taste? Way back when, my grandfather worked with someone from the village to create a special kind of food. It was too ahead of its time to catch on, so it never went further than the first trial run, but I never forgot it. Even today, I can still recall the gooey mouthfeel of the one bite my grandfather shared with me. In the back of my mind, I've always wanted to make it a signature staple of this village. If I could accomplish that, then I'd have something that could stand up to CC. Except, I can't remember who in the village my grandfather worked with, or what they created. And now that I think of it, it also had a unique pungent scent. If I could just smell that aroma again, it might jog my memory. But don't worry about my problems. I hope you have a nice, relaxing time in our village. Have you tried the fresh milk they make on the farm at the hill? I never start my morning without a glass. Okay. Look, Amira, someone who forgot to put on the CC brand outfit today. Get with the times and put on some CC brand clothes already. How else will anyone know your loyalty to CC style? CC set up her own CC brand line. It proves what a fantastically avant-garde, charismatic designer she is. Why, Cece single-handedly set the tone for Hateno Village's whole look. Cece's shop is to the left of the village's entrance. It's the stylish shop with the mushroom clothing decoration. Yes, stylish. That is also exactly what I was thinking. Where is my house? Used to be super easy to find in relation to the shrine. There we go. Anyway, wait, who are you? So you have business at Miss Zelda's house too? You know she's not back home yet, right? Right around the time of the upheaval, Miss Zelda just stopped coming home. She always used to say, "See you later," whenever she left the village, but not that time. You know, everybody's so familiar with Miss Zelda, but you know, I was here with her, presumably, being her knight and all. Huh. That's what I was curious about. And anyway, I kind of bought this house, so...
When the glow of the blood stains.
Okay. Oh. Okay. Okay, I have a couple things I can go back to Kakariko Village to do. I have a few things there. I have this as well. Yeah, I have a number of things that we can just finish real quick next episode. So, anyway, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.